Hey everybody, this is Cody at Boss Auto Detailing. I'm going to be doing a little experiment today by applying a ceramic coating to the hubcaps on my car. I'm going to be using the CQuartz UK 3.0. This is everything that came in the box. The product itself, which is a 30 milliliter bottle, some applicator foam pad, some microsuede applicators, and a larger microsuede cloth to buff off any high spots. And of course came with the instructions. Some other products that I'm going to be using that did not come with it are the CarPro Iron X, which is just an iron decontamination product to get all the brake dust off the hubcaps, and then an IPA wipe down or isopropyl alcohol to make sure there's no oils left before we apply the coating. And then this is also a sample that I got from Glove Box, and they sent me a hydro foam, which is just a wash and coat for your car. I'll be using that in another video and show you guys how that works. So yeah, this is all the products I'm gonna be using today. All right, so this is the hubcap we're gonna be working on. It's pretty dirty, so you can tell in here. I haven't washed it in about at least a month probably. It's been raining so much here in Nashville. So the first thing we're gonna do is just give it a good wash, and then we'll get the Iron X and do a decontamination on it. Alright, so for the wash, we're just going to keep things simple and use a mixture of Optimum No Rinse. It's just a rinseless wash, so don't make too much of a mess here. Pretty simple. Spray it on as a pre-soak, let it start emulsifying and dissolving all the dirt and grime that's on here. And I'm just going to take a little soft boar's hair brush, kind of agitate all the dirt off. I'll rinse it off and wipe it down with a wet microfiber as well. Nice thing about this Optimum No Rinse too is it smells really good. Alright, so once we got all that agitated, just gonna wipe it down with a clean, damp microfiber towel. All that dirt. I'm not really worried about scratching this, it's just the plastic hubcap, so. Gross. Alright, so now that the wash is done, we'll move on to the decontamination with the Iron X. I'm going to spray this on pretty liberally and just let it start dissolving the iron particles and stuck on contaminants that might be on the finish of this hubcap. And it starts turning red or like a purple color, so you know that it's starting to dissolve all that. And we'll just rinse it off really good after about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, it's been about 4 minutes and there's not really any reaction going on from the Iron X. So it looks like we got pretty lucky on this. It is a fairly new hubcap and there's nothing embedded in here. So all we're going to do is just rinse it off and then go over it with the CarPro eraser just to make sure it's nice and clean before we start applying the coating. So I'm just going to use a little pump sprayer, IK multi-sprayer, and just rinse this off really good. So the last step is just going to be to make sure there's no oils or any remaining residue left from any of the products that we used before. I'm just going to spray some of this eraser to a microfiber towel and just wipe it down real quick. Make sure everything's nice and clean and smooth. Okay, and now we're going to be applying the coating. Okay, to apply the coating, you just want to shake up the bottle very well, get everything mixed up. Take your foam block and your microfiber applicator. Just apply a couple drops to that. Just go across the entire hubcap nice and evenly, get a smooth coat. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. If it starts feeling tacky, you can just add a little more. Not worry about getting every single inch of this. It's just a little hubcap. Not going for complete perfection here, just a little experiment. And just give it about 15-30 seconds and let it start kind of leveling out and flashing. You can buff it off with your other microfiber cloth that it comes with. This is just to get any high spots that are on here. Same as you would with a wax or sealant. You just want to buff off any high spots. And that's pretty much it. You can already tell it has a much smoother finish to it. This can also be applied to your car's paint, any of the other plastic trim. It's pretty much good for anything. They make specific ones for plastic and your headlights and things such as that, but you can pretty much use the basic one on any parts of your car and it'll work just fine. So we want to let this sit for at least 24 hours without touching any water so we don't cause any water spots. And it will take about 5 to 7 days to completely fully cure. And then we can put it back in the car and we're good to go. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And if you're interested in any and all things detailing related, please subscribe. Thanks.